Hello and happy Saturday. Hope you have been enjoying all of the training videos and tips and food suggestions and motivational posts that have been left here this week. And today I am talking to you about doing a program from start to finish. For a moment there, I was a little worried that that was the correct topic, but I'm pretty sure it is. Either way, I'm really excited to share my experience with doing whole programs. The one that I'd like to focus on today is actually a premium program. There are two reasons why I want to focus on that one. It's the one that I'm the most experienced with and have done the most. And also it's one that a lot of people get started with Beachbody through, and it happens to be on sale through the end of June, and that may interest you, speak to you in terms of what your needs are and what your goals are with your health and your fitness. So I'm going to show you some things on my screen and also show you some of the resources that I have that go along with 21 Day Fix. So I was really afraid to do 21 Day Fix. I wasn't sure that I really had the discipline to do it. And so I really surprised myself. And a lot of it really is just being well planned and showing up. And of course, and I learned this actually kind of through Beachbody, through Weight Watchers, that every time you mess up, and it's going to happen because we're human, your next choice can put you back in the saddle. So just keep that in mind if you choose to do a program all the way through, whether it's a paid premium program or if it's something that's available through Beachbody on demand. So I am going to share my screen and show you how I access this. So I'm logged in, and I actually have two accounts. My husband has an account and I have an account. And so on mine, 21 Day Fix. So you get started, and I think it's trying to connect, and it tells you who it's for. So 21 days, that is the length of the program, and it's amazing what kind of results you can get in 21 days. It really is, especially if you go pretty hardcore. But even if you don't, even if you can't right now, it's still worth doing. And so what you end up being able to do is slim down if you'd like to, definitely tone up. That's where my abs really started to show. And my cardiovascular health also improved vastly from doing a few rounds of the exercises. It's for beginners and intermediate level workout people. And what's really great is that they have a featured modifier. So if you have any questions about Autumn, there's some information here. I haven't done anything here with this, but there are playlists that go along with 21 Day Fix. And then we get into some of the resources like the food list. And that was super helpful for me. In fact, I made up a folder. And I know it's kind of small on the screen right now, but the top picture is actually what you're seeing on my screen. So that shows you how to shop. And typically the stuff that's at the, higher up on the list is the stuff that is more nutritionally dense and the foods that you should focus on. A toolkit, frequently asked questions, and if you're doing this from Beachbody on Demand, this is where they suggest that you start. The workout calendar, so you know which order of exercises they occur in. Though I can tell you that 21 Day Fix, the way that they're outlined here, is pretty sure it is the correct order. It isn't always the case. The eating plan, oh my gosh, what a crazy awesome resource. And then if you're vegan, there's an eating plan for you as well. And then a 3-day kind of, crash course if you need a quick fix. Sheets for keeping track of your progress. Let me show you those. And this is definitely what I have used, though mine look a little different, and I'm happy to show those to you. And then also great that this stuff comes in Spanish. I think that's fantastic. And then if you prefer to do this without music, there you can access that here. And then if I wanted to upgrade it, it would only cost me $11 to do that here. So the eating plan is the heart and soul of this whole thing. And if and when you purchase 21 Day Fix, you get a hard copy of that. And mine is dog-eared and splattered with evidence of cooking and all kinds of stuff. So let me show you a few things here. Table of contents, a little bit of information on the container system, how to get started, and then what I want to show you, if I can get through to it. So a little bit, another kind of more in-depth feature on some of the things that go into the green container, for instance, and you'll notice at the top of the list there is kale. Spinach is there. I eat a lot of spinach. I love Brussels sprouts. I love broccoli. I love asparagus, and I love tomatoes. So I'm always super stoked that those are at the top of that green container list. But I want to show you too that further in here, there are recipes. So seasoning mixes, you know, things like this mixed veggie stir fry, and on and on and on. And so I think that the resources there are really huge. So the pages that I tend to go to the most, I have dog-eared, here you can see, salad dressing from the balsamic vinaigrette, and the creamy herb dressings that I keep in the fridge while I'm doing a 21 Day Fix. How to make it work when you're at a restaurant, okay, restaurant food. So that's really great, and how to kind of count it if, for tracking the containers, and then how to stay on track, because as Autumn said in a recent training call, you know, it has this name 21 Day Fix, as if you do this for 21 days and then your life has changed, and then you can go on and go back to your wily ways. But it really just shows you where you may be a little bit more susceptible to overeating, even if it's healthy. There's still categories that you shouldn't overeat in, and maybe categories where you are under eating, and so you're hungry, and so then you eat more of the category that you've already, you know, maybe filled out your nutritional profile for that day in that category. So it really shows you where your strengths are in terms of your eating and where your weaknesses are, and it can help you lifelong stay on track. So then for this program in particular, because it's pretty intense, I create my own little binder with information, grocery list for shopping and what I'm going to buy, some information on the containers, just a little handout there. And then a big part of it too, and this is the case with a lot of the different programs, is that you track where you started, because a lot of us will have results without really moving the scale as much, because you are because you'll notice that obviously muscle takes up less space. And so you may feel a little like, oh man, why am I not losing as much weight as I want to? Well, that's why taking your measurements is so important. And then these are the sheets that I was telling you about that I actually use, because I write down the meal that I'm going to have. And so that really helped me stay on track with something like 21 Day Fix. So all of that is available to you. I'm going to go back to sharing my screen. Hopefully this is the right one. I have a few things up. Yeah. And so you'll notice that all of the workouts, except for the 10-minute fix for abs, which you could do anytime, are 30 minutes. And There is equipment required for everything except for Pilates and cardio. But it's either an exercise band, resistance band, or some light weights. And I think maybe when I started, I had 3 pounds and 5 pounds, and then I think maybe that was a little light, so I did 5 and 8 to start. And so it's really intense, but fantastic workout. So I know that this is a little bit of a longer side of Sears video, but the other program that I want to show you, because it's free content on Beachbody On Demand, and I'm hoping that you're seeing enough value in here that you're just going to go ahead and let that 30-day trial roll over into a quarterly subscription, because you know, for $40, I mean, come on, it's amazing. So Chalean Extreme, slim and tone, cardio, but you know, hey, I started really putting on muscle, some really pretty muscle, doing this program. So it's as advanced, maybe. Again, I don't consider myself to be advanced, but it is a 90-day program, and in 30 to 45 minutes a day, you can get some really awesome, beautiful results. And I also just really like Chalean. I think she's a hoot. So let's see, the calendar shows you which exercises you do when. There are 3 phases to this program. Okay, so the first phase is burn. So on day 1, and you know, I often do Monday or Sunday starts, you do your burn circuit, then you have a day off, burn circuit 2, then you find the intervals in the ab trainer, because that's all more cardio. Then you go back to your burn circuit, and then you have, you know, 2 workouts that you combine. So in this program, unlike 21 Day Fix where you're working out every day, in Chalean Extreme you have a couple of days off for rest and recovery. And then the next month you have a circuit that looks more like this, push phase, and then you have lean phase. And I loved this program. It made me feel so strong. So you start lifting a little bit heavier weight, and then I think, you know, I ended up buying more weights. I would show you, they're actually right here at my feet. But the heaviest weight that I bought, and granted, other people that were modeling the program were definitely doing heavier than this, but the heaviest weight that I bought was 20 pounds. But I was regularly using 10 to 20 pounds by, you know, probably month 3 of that program, and that just made me feel really strong. And I like feeling strong. So she has a nutritional guide as well. She has worksheets. She has a fitness guide, a lot of resources. And I just think that this is solid gold when it comes to Beachbody On Demand. And the other thing, and I believe this too, I wasn't so sure, you know, when I started out, and I'm new enough that I remember starting out. It's vivid, still in my mind. But something that I have been told over and over again, and I firmly believe it, is that programs work. So you can do Challenge du Jour as a program, and you've learned also how you can modify that to make it work with either your equipment or your own interests. So if you're doing Challenge du Jour and something comes up that you don't have equipment for, you know how to search now through Beachbody On Demand to find a similar type of workout that maybe has the equipment that you have, or depending on what your time constraints are. But so if you're doing Challenge du Jour as a program, it works. If you do Chalean Extreme as a program, it works. If you do 21 Day Fix as a program, it works. It really works. And a lot of us that are Beachbody coaches got some of our early on really, huge success and rewards there through programs like 21 Day Fix. Hammer and chisel, it works. As a program, it works. So part of this too is to introduce you to program length workouts that allow you to really create great eating habits, great health habits, good form. There's a lot of focus on form in these workouts. Modification is totally fine. It's necessary. In the program I'm doing now, I'm doing a lot of modification, whatever. I still feel like I'm totally kicking ass. That is the last thing I really want to leave you with, is that I hope you will see value in doing a program and seeing it through, whether it's 21 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. And just know that there are so many things available to you through Beachbody On Demand, either through content that's already there, it's native to Beachbody On Demand, or through premium download, digital unlock, or purchasing the program through a challenge pack, so that you're also focusing on your nutrition and including Shakeology. So that's what I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and have a great weekend, and have fun, and get your workout on. See ya, if I can stop.